Please subscribe, like, comment, and turn on the notification button so you are aware of our future episodes that you will love so much. Hello everyone, welcome to the Film Biz Show, and we are right here in the center, the heart of MIP Africa. Today, this moment, we have someone very exciting, a disruptor, an innovator, a man who's conscious and aware of the times that we're in. Currently based in DC, Mr. Moktar Gaouad. Nice to meet you.
Thank you, Marcus.
Thank you.
Very, very glad to be here with you.
Yes, sir. Now, Africa Prime is a platform that has brought you to MIP Africa this year. Could you please share with our viewers what exactly Africa Prime is about and why is it such an exciting innovation that everyone needs to know about?
So we start a media group in the United States called Africa Today TV, Africa Prime. Two companies. The first one was a TV channel based in Washington, D.C., broadcasting in 10 states in the United States, targeting African diaspora and whom are interested in doing business and learning about Africa. So that was the first project. And after that, we said, why only the US? We have to expand that, and we create a digital platform called Africa Prime. And the mindset of these two vehicles is to tell our own stories as African. We're not hiding anything. We have our lacks, our problems, but God knows that we have a lot of positive and exciting things to sell and to tell about our continent and about our people.
That's very powerful. Now, I mean, the biggest problem I think that we're having and we're facing is accessibility. We have so many creatives with stories to tell, but the problem is the young producers, the young writers are unable to get their stories out there. How are you guys kind of bridging the gap and making yourselves accessible to the market? And also, is there a possibility of you guys having an actual footprint in South Africa and in Africa?
Marcus, you're right. The young producers are sometimes fed up. They said, I tried, and it's very hard for me. So we said we have to go and to find them, to find the best. So you can go on our digital platform, africaprime.com, and you have a window and an access for these very talented producers. They can apply online. They can say, okay, Africa Prime, you're ready to have a very original stories about Africa. So we have a project for you. So they can apply online. We license, we fund their project, and we work with them. So it's not only them who come and start to try to reach out whom are many, but we are going to take them.
Powerful.
So this is what we're doing. And when you go, you see we have a lot of young producers from Kenya, from South Africa, from Nigeria. And I was just with a company called Simba Creative. It's from Congo, and he had an amazing documentary about our people. He goes from Congo to South Africa to Kenya, preparing people to meet and to tell their own story to each other. So
putting people together, connecting us. Yes.
It's at the end, it's always, Marcus, at the end, it's always about people.
That's true. That is so true. And I mean, right now, what we're seeing, and this, is with these streamers, is we're chasing the numbers, we're chasing the algorithms, and I think we are kind of missing, the sweet spots, which is what the people want to have these conversations, and I think this is what your platform is able to do. But maybe let's just touch a bit on how was this platform established? When was it established? And what was the initial vision?
So the platform is created by a businessman with African ascendant. So he's from Congo originally. Sorry.
That's fine.
From Cameroon. Originally, and based in the US. So he, like me, with others, said it's time for us to start another storytelling. We have to showcase the potential of our continent, our people, in very, very various areas. Look, I will take the business. We start to do a series called Why Invest In? Why invest in South Africa? So we took all the major figures of South Africa advocating, selling South Africa, and we put that online. And believe me, the US government, other agencies saw why invest in South Africa, and they came to see us. They said, guys, is this you who are advocating for South Africa? South Africa is a
Very
powerful country. They can advocate for themselves. We said, of course, and South Africa did that very well. But why we don't add forces to attract?
Absolutely.
And so we moved from why invest in South Africa to why invest in other places. So it started like this. So always having in our mind how to sell our continent, our beautiful 54 countries.
Wow.
And we always said to others, why China? Why the US? Why European are running here? You think that they are just running here for just seeing? No, because the potential of our places and our rich, very, very rich history. So this is the mindset where Africa Prime and Africa Today TV are. So it starts with this, and we continue now. And I can tell you, Marcus, our main project is not to stay in the US, but to come to South Africa to have a studio, company, partners here. We start already. We signed some MOUs with local companies based in Johannesburg, and we will continue, and we are here to stay.
Ideally, what kind of content would you be looking for from these production companies? What kind of content?
So until now, we are looking for documentaries.
Very important.
Very important. Documentaries about lifestyle. We're not touching drama for now, but maybe it will come. I know that the series, the drama market is very, very innovative in Africa, but we will go there.
Yeah.
Now we have, I would say, no offense to anybody, serious topics, history.
We need that.
You see what I mean? Business.
Yes.
So we start with that, and we will go certainly to develop other.
And Moktar, I mean, it's just to kind of support what you're saying. You see, I think some of the content, a lot of the content that we're seeing right now are quite distracting. We get away from the real issues that we should be focusing on. And I think your platform is focusing on something very important: investment, history, society, But now, how are these production companies able to come to you? Are you accessible enough for them, and how are you working that out?
We are very accessible, as I said, for young producers that can go online. But me here, coming to all the major market places like MIP Africa, others in some places where media and entertainment or TV, digital platforms are having meetings, so we are always on in situ to look for that. And of course, a show like yours will maybe help us or help others to join us and to start to do business with us. And we are in a spirit to finance, to help, especially young producers, to have access and to to have their say.
This is incredibly exciting.
Thank you, Marcus.
Your vision of a future of Africa, how does it look?
I'm a son of African parents, and I know, like, I almost visit all the African countries. I went from north to south to east to west, and believe me, every time I come to Africa, even I'm based in other continents, I'm proud for my own people. How with a lot of difficulties, a lot of problems, here we are, continent with creators, with people who are positive. Look at what happened with music.
I mean, wow.
I'm a piano here,
Wow.
Afrobeat in Nigeria, the most streamed music. Look at what happened with
So
digital social media in Africa. Look at what happened with the knowledge. African creating in the US, in Europe, everywhere you go, the major university professors are, I mean, we're not hiding our problems, Marcus, but the potential is there. And I see a brilliant, a very exciting future for Africa in our industry, of course, but in other areas also.
Man, this is exciting times, time where we're finding disruption, where we need to change the scale and find ways, to connect with the audience and the members that we have. Look, man, Moktar, this is a very exciting, conversation that I'm having. And I know that the crew is definitely looking forward to engaging more with African Prime. If you can just let us know, how do we get access to Africa Prime?
So you can go online for our platform, www.africaprime.com, and you can access to our digital platform. But unfortunately, if you're not in the US to watch Africa Today TV, you will not be able, because we are based in the US for the channel itself. But Marcus, I can tell you, and to your show, a news, very exciting news. We're moving to have a fast channel.
Oh, wow.
So now you can have it on smart TV right away, on Hisense and on Samsung and another TV brands. So
that is exactly what we need at this moment. We need African content that is for us, that unites us, and that helps us to see an agenda for the future. Because the problem is we can only see as far as we are now. It's all about survival and getting by. And we cannot see the second and the third and the fourth generation. And I think what your platform is doing is help us to broaden our horizon. We really hope, Moktar, that every single decision that you make in this event is a decision that's going to take you forward, is a decision that's going to take our people forward and create a united Africa. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you, Marcus, and thanks to all your team. Wonderful place here in Cape Town and in South Africa. Thank you again for inviting me.
Thank you, sir.
My friend and brother.
Yes, sir.